Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be testing out a much raved about or much talked about Korean makeup technique. Everybody's talking about this. I'm sure your YouTube video feeds have been, filled with this word, which is called the Jamsu technique. Jamsu, a Korean word, roughly translated into English, means um, diving or submerging, which this technique entails. It involves dunking your face into a bowl of cool water for 15 to 30 minutes depending on the state of your face, if you're oily or if you're dry. So the drier your face, the less time you need to submerge your face in the cool water. So kapag oily ka, maximum na yung 30 seconds. That is done after you put on your foundation, your primer, your foundation, or your concealer. And after that, you set your face with a lot of baby powder. But they say na dapat talcum base na powder. So everybody's like using yung regular na baby powder, yung white. I got curious. Ang requirement lang naman niya is to submerge it or to set the makeup with yung talcum nga. So I said, why not use yung mga setting powders that has talcum in it or is talcum based, and tignan natin kung mag-work din siya aside from yung sa regular na baby powder, which is napakaputi. And alam naman natin, ang mga Koreano they have lighter complexion than we have Filipinos. So, if you're gonna use the regular baby powder, medyo weird siguro or off yung kulay if you're gonna use that. Right now, today, we're gonna be testing out with half and half siya ang gagawin ko. I'm gonna be using the regular talcum baby powder. This is the only one I have. Wala ko ng Johnson, but this is the same one. Regular talcum, ano lang siya, scented lang with jasmine. And then, I'm also gonna be using on half of my face the Benai or Benyei Banana Luxury Powder. This is also talc based. So I've checked the ingredients list. So talc is in the top of their ingredients list. So meaning they are both highly made up of talcum powder. So I'm just gonna be washing my face and put on primer, foundation, concealer, the works, before setting my face with the two powders. So I'm just gonna do that and balikan ko lang kayo guys, okay?
Hi guys, so I am done with our base. So I basically just put it on like in my everyday makeup routine, and I just added a primer, which is the Quick Effect Snow Shine Mattifier, to cover the pores and to provide a smooth canvas for our Jamsu technique. And so now we're gonna be putting on this side the Benyei or the Benai banana powder, and on this side we're gonna be putting on the regular talcum based baby powder. So let's get started. We will apply the baby powder first using a damp sponge. Take a lot of the powder and put it evenly on the face to avoid any patchy areas. I'm also going to be putting powder over my eyebrows to set it. Go back for another layer of powder and remember to press it. Remember to firmly press and pack on the powder onto your skin to achieve a smoother surface before dipping our face into the bowl of cold water. Now we'll move on to the other side of my face with the Ben Nye or Ben Nye banana setting powder. I prefer putting the powder into a separate jar like this to avoid spillage because it has a wider mouth. And then we'll get our damp sponge, get an ample amount of product, and apply it on our face like we did the baby powder. Here you can see a very big difference between the color of the powder that we used. And now we're ready to dip our face into the cold water and do the Jamsu technique. We have our bowl of cold water ready, and then we're gonna be setting our timer for 30 seconds. So here goes. Here you can obviously see the difference between the two powders. This side is darker than this one, and that one has a yellow undertone brought about by the Ben Nye or Ben Nye banana powder. After that, we should pat our face dry. Be careful not to disrupt the powder and just pat lightly. I'll pull you in closer so you'd be able to see the effects of the Jamsu technique. Here you can see that even under natural lighting, there is a difference between the two powders that we use. The Ben Nye is more yellow based, and the baby powder, clearly, since it is white, you can see that it clings to every imperfection on your face. And it is caking up. Even under the eyes, the fine lines under the eyes, the laugh lines, the powder cakes up on your face afterwards. After a few minutes, the color difference is still obvious and the caking is still there. So I will just finish putting on my makeup and put on my blush and bronzer, and I'll get back to you guys in a little while. So now we're gonna be putting this to the test, and I'll be wearing this makeup the whole day. It is now 1:42 in the afternoon, and I'm gonna do some check-ins and check back with you guys later. Bye!
Hi guys, so time check, it is now 4:07 in the afternoon, and I've had this foundation on since 1:42 ng tanghali or ng hapon, and it is more or less 2 hours na. Not that long, pero usually when I do my makeup the usual way, mga ganong around that time nag-oil up na ako dito sa T-zone, especially the nose and this area here, and dito sa area dito sa gitna. And so far I am liking this technique. Makikita mo if you go into different lighting, makikita mo pa rin yung yellow undertone itong side na may banana powder, and makikita mo yung difference nila kasi this is lighter. Makikita mo yung base na talagang lighter siya than this one, at saka yung tightness na wala na rin. Meron pa rin konti, but around this area tolerable na siya, hindi na siya ganun ka-tight. One of the good things that I noticed is my blush is still there and pack na pack pa rin siya. Hindi pa siya humuhulas kasi usually talaga pagka nagme-makeup ako, mamaya-maya wala na yung blush ko. I just use a faint amount, so at the end of the day makikita mo wala na siya, wala na akong blush. But this time around, I'm liking this because nandyan pa rin yung blush ko. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah. And the good thing is I am not oily yet. And the brows though, kasi diba matatandaan niya sinama ko siya with the Jamsu technique. I also put baby powder on it, and then dinrench ko rin siya or sinubmerge ko siya sa water. Right now, pack pa rin siya. It's still on point, and so far I am liking the result of the Jamsu technique. I like na it mattifies the face. It delivered so far for the amount of time that this makeup has been on my face. Matte pa rin siya, and that's what they claim na the Jamsu technique will deliver. So as of now, it is still delivering. So I'm gonna be checking in with you again mamaya later on. Let's see if this whole matte experience will continue. check back with you later. Hi guys, so this is another check-in and it's currently almost 7 o'clock. So this makeup has been on my face for around 6 hours already and I'm really impressed. Like seriously. I have no oil. I'm not oiling up to the point na it's very shiny. Minimal, sobrang minimal lang. Like, tapat mo yung, diba? Itatapat ko yung mukha ko sa lighting ng banyo. And, the fact na ito, blush ko. Ang blush ko is on point pa rin. Nandyan pa rin siya. Sa regular days, when I have makeup on, ito, hulas na yan by this time. And yung eyebrows ko is still on point. Amazing! I never expected so much dito sa technique na to. And, wow! This is amazing. Like, really amazing. I'm blown away. I'm really blown away. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing a last check-in mamaya before going to bed and before taking this makeup off of my face, and I'm gonna be checking in with you guys and to say my final thoughts and what can I say? But so far so good. Wow, I'm impressed because I don't expect much from this technique at all. The fact that you're only using the affordable baby powder on your face, it's just wow. So I'll check with you guys later and kain lang tayo, dinner. Okay? Hi guys, so this is the last check-in for this Jamsu technique, and I have been wearing this makeup since 1:42 kaninang tanghali or hapon, and today is almost 10:45, and I've been wearing this for 6, 7, almost 8 hours na. So I have to say, nawala na yung lipstick ko, nawala na ang lahat, but yung wala pa rin yung oil sa mukha ko. I mean, pinawisan ako ng bonggang-bongga, pero yung mukha ko ayos pa din. It's really surprising I wasn't expecting too much from this technique, pero surprisingly my makeup stayed on. It stayed matte. Well, not really matte. Siguro not completely matte but luminous. It is an effective way of preventing yung oiliness sa mukha mo, especially if you're oily like me. I really like it, and at the end of the day, hindi na halata yung, kasi diba I put different powders on the other side of my face, pero now, at the end of the day, it's not noticeable anymore. Parang naging magkapareha na sila. This is a great technique, but if there are pros, there's also a con. Doon muna tayo sa pros. Ang pros is it does stay true to its claim na it mattifies the face. It makes your makeup stay on longer. And yung medium na ginamit, which is baby powder, na alam naman natin napaka-cheap. So ayun. But the cons are, it's very tedious kasi you have to get a bowl of cold water each and every time. So I think this is a technique that is not for everyday use. Ano ba? If not done properly, it will cake up on you. So dapat yung technique mo ay putting the powder on your face even, and you have to pack it on sa skin mo. Otherwise, it will look cakey afterwards. And you have to give it time para mag-settle sa skin at para mawala yung patche-patche. Kasi the first time na i-apply mo siya, talaga makikita mo yung powder niya nagkikling do sa mga rough patches sa skin mo, and that is not a good look. And also bronzer is very important because it being baby powder na puti talaga, hindi talaga mag-blend siya sa skin mo at first, and that's not a great look. So you have to blend in with a bronzer, and then it's somewhat comparable to baking kasi as the powder sets in and dries up, may excess powder. So kapag in-apply mo yung blush mo and the bronzer with powder, parang natatanggal niya yung excess powder, and I think that's the same thing as when you do baking. So hindi siya nalalayo. All in all, I think this is a technique that I could sparingly use kapag may events na I think I need na to be matte and ayoko mag-oil up yung face ko. I can use this technique, but for everyday I cannot do it kasi the mere fact na you're using talcum in a way na it adheres talaga sa skin mo, it's not healthy for the skin. So I think I'll have to pass on using it every day. On special occasions, it's very helpful. So the Jamsu technique claims is true, and so I hope this test and this review helped you in some ways and got you interested in testing it out for yourself. So if you have done this before, please let me know on the comment section below. And so yeah, I'm posting this video for the Jamsu technique, and always remember that curiosity never killed anyone, and goodbye guys.